What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild checking in once again, back with the Big of the Day, guys, with the review of the upcoming Jordan 4 Orchid. The Jordan 4 Orchid has since been pushed back to October 26th for a retail price point of $215. Now, these were originally set to release this upcoming Saturday on the 5th. Since it has now been pushed back. And this is a women's release up to a women's size 12, which is the equivalent to a men's size 10.5. So as far as I know right now, these are not in extended sizes. On the box, it reads Women's Jordan 4 Retro Orchid / Neutral Gray Black, 10.5 and a size 9. The shoe overall, in my opinion, has some very, very nice quality. And bringing these bad boys up right here, the Jordan 4 UNC, these are pretty much the same exact shoe, one being pink and one being that blue. It's a perfect shoe in my opinion for the boy and a girl for, you know, like a gender reveal or some sort. So, you know, I'm gonna definitely take a picture of these two sneakers and post this on my Instagram probably today. So with that said though, as far as the material goes, if you have the UNC 4s, it's pretty much the same exact material featured on this sneaker, except for, of course, the colorway. Now, there's also a difference in that cement gray. It's darker than what is on this pair right here, as well as what I stated before, a lot less splatter featured on this pair compared to previous pair of 4s out there that have had that splatter. It's also at that $215 price point, and currently in the secondary market sitting at around $250 and up. So this is a shoe that I think potentially could actually perform very well when they initially release. But you overall have an orchid pink upper in suede, a very light, they called it, was it a light gray, or they called it a cement gray, a neutral gray splatter or cement pattern featured on the shoe, as well as on the wings on the side panels. Black waffles, black midsole, as well as the outsole, which features the typical outsole of the Jordan 4 but swapped out for the orchid pink instead of that red that we are used to seeing. You also have the bubble, air bubble in there, features a, seems to be white on the inside of the air bubble insole, orchid with a black Jumpman, and then also the same cement gray on the back. As far as the cushioning, as far as everything about this matches very, very well with that UNC colorway. One of the big differences though, I will say also, of course, is underneath the netting you have black compared to, like on the UNC, you had the baby blue or the UNC on top of the UNC. This is featuring a black also on the back of the tongue, or the actual inlining of the tongue. The Jumpman, or the Air Jordan, my bad, featured here is Air Jordan. You have a pink or orchid label with a black Air Jordan featured on the tongue. Patchwork, white patch, orchid, black flight, and yeah, it's pretty typical. You know, I wouldn't say it's typical, it's different. Jordan 4 that I like a lot. I definitely think that a lot of men and women will get on this pair in particular. I like the overall shape of this shoe. I think they did very well with that as far as the cuts and the craftsmanship. There really isn't any widow's peaks or glue marks or anything of that nature. There's not really much that I can complain about. This is though a shoe that, however, I am not going to be adding into my collection, but I think it is a very dope shoe that someone out there that does like the shoe will love the shoe and is worth, you know, grabbing. It is $215, but somebody out there is going to grab this shoe, and it currently is already having a high demand now as we speak. But with that said, they have pushed the release date back to October 26th. So it's going to be a very long time until we see this shoe actually come out. Well, maybe 2-3 weeks. With that said, October is going to be a very slow month as well. There's not that much that is on the horizon. So that also may, you know, help this shoe perform fairly well, for the fact that it is like one of the best shoes that are releasing in this month, coming at least from Jordan brand. There's not that much. I believe it's this, the Jordan 4 Satin Shadow, as well as the Jordan 1 Low, the Howards. Just keep a lookout and see for yourself whether or not something you want to grab, but also where the demand is at, because this is potentially a shoe that could perform well and sell out on the day of release. So it may be something you want to wake up for, and just keep your guard on. As far as sizing goes, it fits pretty true to size. I'm wearing a 9. I wear 8.5 to 9. Fits fine to me. Don't have really much of an issue with this shoe in particular. I think it's pretty solid and it looks nice. So it's pretty dope. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. As always, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for continuing showing support on this channel. And I'm gonna end you guys and girls off with an on-foot review.